everybody, it's Monday. It is the first proper week of 2021 and does it feel like that? No, it doesn't. It feels like December still and nothing's changed. It's 2021. Like, I know we all joke about 2020 not happening, but it really does feel like 2020 just didn't happen. It supposedly sleet last night. What's the past tense of sleet? Slut? That can't be right. Sleeted, I guess? It supposedly sleeted last night, but it was very dark so you couldn't see, and it basically just sounded like rain. So, yeah. I think it's drizzling now as well, so that's always nice. So technically we had some sleet, but it's not exactly the same as snow, and I'm a bit disappointed, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I'm feeling a little rough today. I think it's like every single month throughout autumn and winter my body just needs to have a regularly scheduled illness. Because it's been the beginning of every month since like September, October. I've just had some kind of very brief illness. It doesn't feel COVID-like, don't worry. There's no fever, there's no cough, there's no loss of taste or smell. It's a headache and a stomachache, which I feel like is what it's been every single time. Is it tonsillitis again? I've looked, I don't think it is. I think it just might be I don't know. I've given up trying to guess. But I started feeling a little bit more rough last night. I assumed it was just my tooth yesterday because I have that going on as well. I think that's just something coincidentally going on at the same time, which is great. I went to bed relatively early, considering how late I've been going to bed the past few weeks. I think I was out by 10:30, which is great. And then I took some paracetamol before I went to bed and I slept right through till about 4. And then I was up for like an hour and a half. Not feeling sick necessarily, but just feeling super uncomfortable. Like I couldn't get comfy. Poor Chris tried to spoon me at one point and I had to be like, no, not right now. Which made me feel really bad. I don't normally reject cuddles, but I felt really not great. So yeah, I did manage to go back to sleep, and then after Chris went to work this morning, except for another like 45 minutes or so between alarms. So yeah, feeling a bit better now. I've had some more paracetamol. I'm kind of up and on my feet and walking about. But that's been fun to deal with this morning, especially when I need to be a bit more productive today. I'm getting back into the swing of uni stuff. So I have 2 deadlines this week. I have the deadlines for the 2 modules that I was doing alongside my dissertation last semester. They're both due in this week, and so early this week I'm going to be working on that instead of my dissertation, because technically my literature review doesn't have a proper deadline, and if it did have a deadline it's not for another week or so, 2 weeks even today. So I'm going to work on the stuff that's due in this week, which isn't very much. They are all finished, they just need tweaking. I submitted them to Studiosity, I still don't know how it's pronounced, and I've gotten some feedback on stuff like structure and grammar and stuff like that, which I'm going to work on, and then there's a couple of little bits that I'm going to tweak as I go. But it was being really weird. It was like you need to log in through your university's online resource site, and I went on it and I literally searched for like 20 minutes trying to find this link, and it won't let me find. I just can't find it. I can't find it anywhere, and it won't let me log in until I can find the link. I need to go access the site through the link in order to log in, which is really annoying. But I still have the emails in my university email, so I click the link in there, and I'm not logged in, but I can view my submissions and view all the feedback that I was given for these 2 assignments, which is great. It's just going to be an issue when it comes to wanting to submit another assignment, because I've got to go through Moodle and try and find it somewhere. Luckily, I don't think I'll need to do that for a while. But you know, just another thing on my list, isn't it? So I think I'm going to do a little bit of that today. I'm going to take it easy considering how I'm feeling. I'm still feeling okay. I'm feeling better now. I'm just feeling a little fragile, and I don't want to overdo it. But it is still morning. I'm surprised I'm as up and ready to go as I am, considering it's still morning. Normally I'm starting this vlog at like just gone 12, talking to you about how hard my night was and how sick I am. Today it's like barely 20 to 12 and I'm like up and ready to go. So hopefully I'll get it done quite quickly and then I can spend the rest of the afternoon cuddling my cat. It was very cuddly last night, it was very cute. Anywho's, it's a lot of rambling. Welcome to the first proper week of 2021. Hopefully I'll get some work done today. Right, good afternoon everybody. It is coming up to 1:30 and I've gone through my Studiosity, I'm just going to say Studiosity from now on because it's annoying having to say both just because I don't know how it's pronounced. I'm just going to stick with one and if it's wrong then I can be shamed for it later. So I uploaded both of the assignments that I had finished back in December that are due in this week to Studiosity and then I didn't touch them until today. I basically just read through all of the corrections that I was given about grammar and structure and stuff like that. Somewhat useful. Obviously they can't comment on content and there's also like when you upload onto Studiosity they have like a drop down box of what type of assignment it is, but they don't have every single type of assignment because that would obviously take forever. So they also have a little text box for you to like write about what the assignment's about. So I selected essay for both of them and then write what type of essay because the other options were they weren't the same. Like they were very different. They were like presentation, cover letters, stuff like that. It was the only one category that fit and so every now and again there was a comment that was like, you said this was an essay, which makes this section not really flow as well as it should. However, your instructions might be slightly different depending on whatever you've been told. So I tried to explain in this little teeny tiny text box. There's a very strict character limit, but it was useful. It's definitely set my mind at ease. I think one of them is ready to submit today. I'm not going to submit it today out of just sheer panic. I'll submit it like when the other one's finished probably. The other one I just want to have another skim over. It's the one where I'm like 100 words under the word count, which is allowed, but it's also like I have the space to add something else in here, and it's an essay that's got 2 parts, 2 different topics. The second topic is significantly stronger than the first, so I want to go back to the first topic and add some more critical commentary to make it a little bit more, I don't know, a bit better, to try and get a better grade. This is the module I don't think I'm going to do as well in this semester, which I did a bunch of calculations back in December. I can get 1 upper second this year. So my dissertation and 2 out of my 3 modules need to be firsts. So that means 1 module I can get an upper second, and I think it's going to be this one. I am embracing that, but at the same time, if I can avoid that as much as I can, set my mind at ease a bit, then that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna work on that a bit more tomorrow. Right now I'm gonna go get my lunch and I'm gonna do the laundry. I'm feeling a lot better than I did earlier. My stomach definitely feels a bit more settled than earlier, which I don't know why. Nothing's really happened in terms of helping my stomach. I've just kind of sat and drunk lots of water and gotten up to pee a bunch, but I don't know. I feel a lot better though. I just wanted to bring up before I went down on my lunch something I noticed today. We hit 20,000 views! What? That's pretty exciting to me. It took just under a year to reach 10,000 views. And now it's taken, what, like 8-9 months to hit 20,000? That's really cool. Like, it's one of those little things. Obviously, like, I don't make first class vlogs, you know. I don't put a phenomenal amount of effort into it. I mean, I do put effort into it, but I don't like do anything technical that makes them amazing, and I don't, you know, do anything in an attempt to go viral or anything like that. So the fact that I'm still receiving support regardless of those things, it's just really nice, and I really appreciate it. So thank you guys for watching my videos. It makes me very happy. That was something that was really nice to see this morning when I was investigating my channel. which I do somewhat regularly. Are you happy? We've just been having a nice cuddle while I looked over the last of my essay. But yeah, it's been a good day so far. So I'm going to do the laundry and have my lunch, and I will catch up with you at some point later this evening. You both having a stretch?
You're only just waking up. You were fast asleep 2 seconds ago.
She was. Let's soon cool down for dinner. I'm starting to feel a bit off again like I was yesterday. Tummy ache and a bit drowsy. But I'm okay. I washed my hair and now I'm just kind of been passed out basically, trying to not fall asleep. Because I don't want to wake up at 2 in the morning and not be able to go back to sleep again. I've just been called down for dinner. I should be called down for dinner like 15 minutes ago. And I was so busy focusing on not falling asleep that I forgot to go get it. And I've just been called again. And I'm still not moved. Chris has just gone downstairs. Come on, Slippers. Get with it. Alright, you can stay asleep. I'll get up.
Hello.
Hello. We're in a national lockdown again, lads. What? It's only a couple months late, but we'll take what we can get at this point. Nothing's gonna change for us again.
Yeah, pretty much nothing.
Nothing's changed for me since November. Really.
I was planning on going to the bakery tomorrow morning to get breakfast. That has now changed.
Oh no.
But that's the only inconvenience on my life right now. No, I don't have any breakfast for tomorrow. That's pretty much it.
That's quite sad. I don't know how you're gonna cope.
I should have gone to Sainsbury's tonight. I went into Sainsbury's. I went on the way home. I stopped by Sainsbury's. And I was about to pull in, and there was like a slight queue to get in. And I thought, I really can't be arsed tonight. So then I just drove past, and I was like, well, now I'm like, I should have just queued for like 20 seconds to get in.
You're not very patient, are you, Bubs?
Well, I could have gone tonight or tomorrow. And I was like, well, I was going to go tomorrow anyway, so
Fair enough.
I'm not going to queue to get in.
Tomorrow you can buy yourself some breakfast. I think tomorrow morning you're just going to have to improvise. We'll have a packet of crisps from down there.
We usually do. That's what I have for breakfast anyways. Chocolate bar and a packet of crisps.
That's not a good breakfast.
I was going to get croissants in Sainsbury's and I forgot. It's your fault.
That's my fault.
It's your fault.
It wasn't my fault.
So I was like, should I get some breakfast items? And you're like, you don't usually have breakfast. So
That's because you don't.
So, well, whose fault is that, Georgia?
Well, it's not mine. I offer you breakfast.
Okay, so everything's my fault now, is it? Suddenly I'm responsible for my own diet? What is this?
What is this madness? Yeah, for us nothing really changes. Chris, key worker classification, so he gets to go to work. My parents, both key worker classification, so they get to go to work. The only difference is my sister doesn't have to go back to school this week, which I don't know whether she's happy or sad about because she had her mock exams this week, I think, and she's been incredibly stressed about them, so I don't know what's happening there. That's going to be fun for her to deal with. She's going to get some kind of panic email from the school. Maybe the mock exams will still go on. I don't know, man. It's one of those things, like I said a couple of weeks ago. If they had done X, Y, and Z earlier, we would not be in this position. But, here we are. Anyway, hope everyone is doing well, considering the circumstances. We all knew early 2021 was going to be the same as 2020. So, don't fret. Don't let the next couple of months influence your entire perspective of this year, because things are still going to get better. It might not be until the summer or the spring at the very least, but it will get better. Sorry, my cat just yawned and made a weird squelchy sound when she did so. Are you okay, bro? Are you okay? What are you doing with your paw? Anyways, I'm gonna end the vlog here. We're gonna watch some GTA and go to sleep. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Say night, slippers. Tomorrow. Say night, please. Oh, God.